Hello, hello. Welcome to Chalk Pretty Things. How are you guys doing? Has your week started off good so far? We're going to do a cute little, this is a new surface. It's called an A-frame sign. And this is what it looks like. And you can spread it open so that it stands on its own. It comes with these two surfaces. There's a white one that's two-sided and a brown one that's two-sided. And they're held in with these little screws. So I'm just going to go ahead and unscrew these right now so that we can get it off and start chalking on it. I think we're going to go ahead and chalk on the brown surface tonight because we're doing an autumn themed surface. I'm debating a little bit because I know the colors would really pop on the white, but I always think of brown as being autumn. So we're going to do one side of this autumn themed sign tonight. So you're left, when you unscrew it, you're left with two pieces of leather and you're left with these screws. I don't know what I did with the other piece of the screw, but I'm sure it's here somewhere. Did I lose it already? Oh well, we'll make do without it. So then your frame is just empty, and you can buy more of these rectangular shapes. They're just our simple shapes. You will have to hole punch them yourself, but you can buy those as a refill. I'm going to go ahead and pull up my video right now. The keyword of tonight is going to be show or shows, S-H-O-W-S. I'm going to pin that in the comments right now. No, and then you can refer to it down in the link. Show. Give me just 1 second. And I have got it pinned, so now you can refer to that. Also, if you want to know some more information about Chalkatori, you can type in the word info, and it'll send you some info to your Messenger account, or you can type in club if you want some information about the monthly DIY club. It's a lot of fun. Just type in the word club, and it'll give you all the details to that. This is our transfer that we're going to use tonight. It's Autumn Shows Us, and it says Autumn shows us how beautiful it is to let things go. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up out of my little package here. These are reusable transfers, and they are sticky on the back. I'm going to keep my bag that it came in because I store them in there. These transfers are reusable between 8 and 12 times if you clean them properly and store them properly. So the first thing we want to do to this is it's sticky, and you want to reduce that stick a little bit. We're going to be doing it on this wood surface, and it's going to stick pretty hard to that. So we're going to go ahead and fuzz it. Fuzzing just means to add some lint and kind of temper that stickiness so that it's not too sticky, so that when it sticks, it doesn't pull up the wood and it doesn't stretch our transfer. So just a few times. And I am using our fuzzing cloth, but if you don't have one of these, you can use a towel, you can use your shirt, you can use your pants, anything that might have a little bit of lint. Now, since this is a wooden surface, you want to wax it. Waxing protects your surface and your transfer, and I'm almost out, but you're just gonna go ahead and get an applicator or a cloth of some type, and just apply a little bit of wax to this surface that we're gonna chalk on. It's just a light surface. It helps protect the wood from peeling up and the transfer from stretching out. So once you have it on there, you want to use the other side of your buffing cloth and kind of buff it off. So it's more like a wax on, wax off type of application. Okay, and we're ready. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take our sticky reusable transfer, and we're going to put it sticky side down onto our surface. Center it as best you can and rub it down really good. You want to make sure that you don't have any open spaces that aren't connected to your board around the silk screen. And the silk screen is the white area that you can see where the paste is going to go through your transfer, the silk screen, onto your surface below. I've got a lot of different fall colors here today, and what I did for the cart link is I put a fall palette pack in there, so it'll give you little sample packs instead of the jars, not sample packs, but individual size packets, instead of these big jars. They're more affordable, and that way you can try out the different colors, fall in love, see which ones are your favorites. I'm not quite sure which colors I'm going to use yet. Maybe not the camel. I might use a little bit of this Currant Jam. It's kind of a red. I also have this Shimmer Harvest, which is just beautiful. It's got the shimmer in it. I also have the Pesto. It's a green. I have Shimmer Copper. I love this one. It's another shimmer. And then last but not least, we have the Papaya, which is an orange. And I think I'm going to go ahead and use the papaya on the words up here. Okay, make sure it's down. I'm going to get just a little bit of this paste with one of my squeegees. This is just a silicone squeegee. Do you see how it's got that beveled edge on the front? I'm going to use that to put the paste on and smooth it down. So you're just going to smooth it over the silk screen. Oops, I just got a leaf. And it doesn't take very much paste, guys. So just smooth it on. Whatever you have extra on your squeegee, you're going to go ahead and put it back in the jar. As you jump on tonight, please say hello. If you don't see the live button up in the corner, it means that you're watching the replay. So that will be great if you would comment #replay in the comments so that I know that you watched. I would love to know where you're from also. Okay, so I've got the papaya on. And like I said, I did chalk one of the leaves, but I can chalk over it if I want to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and peel this down just a little bit so that I can see how it looks. Looks really good, except I don't think it really shows up on this. Do you guys? I think it's pretty bland. Let me go ahead and dry this. And we will add another color on top. Might make it pop a little bit more. Oops. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm just going to lay this transfer right back down, right on top. And I'm going to kind of press it down carefully. And I'm going to go over it with, let's try this Currant Jam. Let's see how this one works. See if we get a better contrast. These pastes do dry pretty quickly. So you want to make sure that you are conscious that you don't want the paste to dry in your silk screen, because then it will come up with the transfer when you peel it up instead of going through to the surface and staying there. So I'm just going to go ahead and it's down. I'm going to peel it up and take a look. Well, it's a little better. And it looks pretty good. So we're just going to go ahead and go on to our leaves. Let's do some green. I think we're just going to do a bunch of colors of this. Let's just go ahead and do some green and some copper and maybe some papaya. And I'm just going to kind of dot my paste around here and there. And then we'll kind of just blend it down. Do you guys like the look of a hodgepodge, or it could be called like a gradient. It could be an ombre. So a little bit here and there. I did get some orange in there. Let's get that out of there. And then I said some copper. Now this squeegee is a mini squeegee cut in half because it's such a small area. I think it'll be great for this. Okay, now I'm just going to kind of, right now I'm going to kind of tap my paste around. And then I'm going to go ahead and squeegee it, and we'll get kind of a blending of colors. I really don't want to blend it, but we'll get kind of mixed. And we'll see what it looks like. Okay. And since I've mixed a bunch of colors with this, I'm not going to put it back in my jar. I'm just going to set it aside and I'll clean it. Peel it up. Oh, they look pretty nice. Look at those leaves. Aren't they cute? So autumn shows us how beautiful it is to let things go. I'm going to set this aside to dry just for a minute. I'm going to cap up all my paste because I do have a fan on overhead. I do not want them to dry out. And then I'll show you how to clean the transfer. Now, cleaning the transfer is a really important part of the process because that's what allows you to reuse these transfers over and over and over again. So I just have plain water in this squirt bottle, and I'm going to get it all wet. I'm going to take a paper towel, and I'm going to clean it with with the water. I'm going to take the first coat off. Okay, and you know what? I didn't get my water bath ready, but I have what's called a board eraser here, and usually I wet these in water so that they are pretty wet, but you can also use it like this, or you can actually take your transfer back to the sink and rinse it off, and that's probably your quickest way to clean these transfers. But to show you how to do it, I just want to do it right here in front of you. We're going to work at getting this paste out of the silkscreen area. That's what we're working on. So, hi Phil, how are you? Okay, I'm going to clean up my surface here, and then I'm going to flip it over and clean the back. Once again, just plain water. I'm going to wipe it. Did you have a wonderful day today, Phil? And actually, since I don't have that as wet as I'd like it to be, I'm going to use one of my water wipes. I'm going to kind of clean it up. So this doesn't have any chemicals in it, it's just water. So I'm going to use it to kind of make it cleaner. If you have any staining on the green part of your transfer, that's fine. But you do want to make sure that it's all out of your silk screen area. On the back side, I go a little more careful, a little more delicate, just not to harm that adhesive. And can you see how it's all clean now? You can see through it again. This is ready to be reused. Hi, Phil. I'm so happy you're here. We're doing a little autumn crafting. Are you decorating for fall yet, Phil? I'm starting to. It's hot still, but I'm going to craft. Okay, so now that we have our transfer clean, we look for the shiny side on this backer sheet. See how one side's shiny and the other side's matte? We're going to put the sticky side of our transfer down to the shiny side of our backer. Rub it down, and then I place it back in its cellophane bag that it came in. And it's good to go. It's ready to be used again. You can use it over and over and over again. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is go ahead and dry this up a little bit, and we'll assemble our A-frame. If you want to put your tree up, you know what, Phil? I'm with you. I would go for it. If you're going to do all the work, you might as well enjoy it. I'm going to have to figure out some room in this house for our tree, though. Heck, I think you should put 2 trees up, Phil. Okay, let's assemble this again. Now, like I said, somehow or another, I'm missing one of these pieces. So, what I'm going to do is put this in. You know, I must have had it because I took it off. Oh, here it is. It's stuck to the screwdriver. Yay. So take care you don't lose parts of your screws. Christmas tree, that's so funny, Phil. I would love to do that as well. But we do have to have a couple holidays. We have Halloween, we have fall, Halloween, and Thanksgiving. I say go for it, though. Okay, so I just screwed this one on. And now I'm also gonna get the other little leather piece. It's like a fake plastic piece or vinyl piece. And I'm gonna put this over the bar. Put one end of this in. Woo! Up and over, and then I'm gonna go ahead and tighten it, screw it back in. On the other side, and whoops, how did I do that twice? Just gonna screw it in. It's like it's got an invisible way to sneak out on me. I hope you guys had a great, what day is today? Monday? Tuesday? I don't even know sometimes. Okay, I'm getting ready to get this done, and we're almost done with our craft tonight. As you jump on, please say hello. If you're watching the replay, please type in #replay. This is our new surface. This is our A-frame that's, you can change out the white or the brown frame. And you can also chalk on both sides of this. Okay, this one's not in real good, but here it is. Isn't that a cute little frame? And then you could also decorate the frame. You could put a bow on it, some tassels, anything you want on there. So this is our project for tonight. I hope you liked it. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll be back on tomorrow, so I'll see you then. Thank you. Bye.